The next part of our formatting and Excel training, we look at a quick section on adding, deleting, and hiding rows or columns within inside of your spreadsheet. Now, if you have a look at this spreadsheet, let's say, for example, this particular entry, row 14, which has been highlighted by my arrow, is something I would like to hide for whatever reason. It's very, very simple to hide information inside of Excel. You simply highlight the row or the column that you would like to hide, and you can expand it or collapse it and highlight as many as you want, and you just right click and choose hide. You will now notice that if someone else had to see the spreadsheet, unless they looked very carefully, they wouldn't really know that this has been hidden. However, you can tell by looking at the row goes from 13 to 15, and you'll see in between there seems to be a little bit of a gap. That is where you can technically see this has been hidden. I can then unhide it to be able to display my data. If you go further down in my spreadsheet, see if you can notice where the hidden rows are. Very easy to see over here. Row 71 all of a sudden jumps to 103. So you can right click the data and say unhide. If you wanted to unhide data, if you wanted to hide information where people could not go and unhide it, you'd have to protect the document, which we discuss in a later training module. If I wanted to add some more data, let's say, for example, I wanted to add salespeople to my spreadsheet, it's very easy. You can either select one column or row or multiple in order to insert information. If I select two particular columns and I right click and I say insert, and I realize I've made a mistake, you'll see two columns get inserted. So I'm just going to now remove the one. Select the column, right click, delete, and this will now delete the column for me. And now I can create a new column for salespeople. Remember, to increase your column width, you just double click on the side and you can automatically see exactly what's going on. Keep in mind also, when naming your sheet, it's quite a good idea to name your sheet quite descriptively so you can see exactly what you've got. Sometimes you'll have a position where you'll have multiple spreadsheets that you'll have to scroll left and right to get to. If this is the case, when you right click, you'll get options per sheet. What's really quite nice is you can change the tab color of your sheet to make it a little bit easier to maybe group certain aspects of your document. You might decide to put HR in red, payroll in blue, just to be able to see exactly what it is that you are doing. Similarly, if you right click on your sheet, let's just quickly go here. You can also see all your sheets in one particular place, which allows you to very easily see what is going on.